We're going on a field trip to the internment camp in South Jersey in Bridgeton, Seabrook Farms.
We're going to a museum in Seabrook, I believe about Japanese American internment.
During World War II, the Japanese were interned in camps across the United States because their loyalty was questioned since we were at war with Japan.
This is going to be a fun trip getting out of the college, and I'm expecting to learn something or dig more deeply into what we've been learning in Asian American Lit.
Because this isn't popular knowledge, that this is something that I should take the opportunity to go out and see for myself.
Welcome to the Seabrook Educational Cultural Center in Upper Deerfield Township. My name is John Fiume. I'm the past volunteer project director and currently a trustee of the Seabrook Educational Cultural Center, whose mission is to preserve and make known the unique history of Seabrook in Cumberland County as a place where peoples of different races and cultural heritage were given an opportunity for a new start in life, and subsequently their significant contributions to the township, state, and nation.
It wasn't a bad life, you know. All these adversities make you have character, builds character, makes you more compassionate. I remember right after school, there were 3 white girls. They weren't even in my class. Be waiting for me with rocks and throw this rock. And I said, oh, this is horrible. I hope it doesn't, the rock doesn't hit me, and I would run home, but I never told my mom or dad. I'm just so grateful to all the teachers who were so kind, took their Saturdays off to give us English class. And once we learned English, no one ever intimidated us again. Nobody.
Yeah, a lot of things have changed tremendously.
Yes.
Did you have any special occasions that you observed while you were here? Were there any marriages or anything that happened?
Oh yes, there was a Christian church and there's a Buddhist temple over here.
All the red buildings there and the water tower and all of that area over there was the factory.
Okay.
And it had 20,000 acres that was owned by the plant, and it had 20,000 acres that was contracted in Pennsylvania, Delaware, and Maryland. So that's why it was the world's largest integrated farm and frozen food factory.
A memo from C.F. Seabrook, and he's talking about the prisoners of war and changing their work schedules, as he's saying that too many of them are on the floor at the same time, so there's not enough work for the number of people that were here. Showing all the different types of food that Seabrook Farms produced at the time. You just didn't think, this was in New Jersey. This is a story you never hear about in class growing up here.
I didn't realize how many different cultures were here working, and I learned about the power of labor that is what brought the Japanese internees over to the East Coast and other people. So that's what I learned. I learned a lot of things, and I'm glad I was wrong. Extremely wrong.
Coming here, I didn't actually know what we were doing, but now that actually going, I learned that this is an alternative to Japanese internment camps, which I found really interesting because they were really doing work anyway. However, they were given a lot more freedom than they were in the internment camps.
I feel like it seems like it was an oasis, that gave a lot of freedoms for a lot of Japanese people.
I thought looking at other people's point of views and seeing what they created in New Jersey was very interesting.